Hello? Alright. So, another complex examples. So we have here a steam engine containing 500 grams of water was heated from 30 degrees to around 120 degrees Celsius. The heating process generated water vapor which expanded in a piston cylinder apparatus from 3 liter of initial volume to a final volume of 8 liter against an external pressure of 2 atmospheric. Calculate for the change in internal energy or delta U and the specific heat of water or the letter C is 4.18 joule over grams times Celsius. So the first thing is to write the given. So it is stated here that we have 500. So since grams, so it's not G, that's supposed to be the mass. So the mass is equals to 500 grams. Next, so mass is equals to 500. Meron tayong dalawang given na heat or yes, yung una is 30 degrees Celsius and yung pangalawa is 120 degrees Celsius. So, that would be temperature 1 and temperature 2. Bakit ito yung temperature 1? Kasi dito nagsimula. Sabi dito from, tapos 2. So, ibig sabihin from here to here. So, this would be 1 and 2. Kasi from left to right tayo. Diba? So, ganun lang. Since parang sa initial and final lang. Okay? Kapag final, nag-base tayo sa kung saan yung final niya ay yes. So, yun na yan. So, our temperature 1, we have 30 degrees and temperature 2, we have 120 degrees. And next is meron tayong given na volume again. Pares lang kanina kapag from, that would be our initial volume. So, initial volume is 3 liters. So, yeah, sabi dito kasi from our initial volume. Next is sabi dito, yung final volume is 8 liters. So, we have 8 liters as final volume. Next is meron tayong external pressure. So, since external, magiging negative yung given pressure natin, yung 2 atmospheric. So, that would be negative 2 atm. So, the last given was the specific heat. The specific heat is itong letter C. So, sabi dito, it's 4.18 joules over grams times Celsius. So, ito na yan. So, to calculate, walang given na heat, walang given na work. So, kailangan calculate. So, the formula for heat is, ayan. The formula for heat is the mass, the given mass is a problem, then yung specific heat, which is yung letter C, specific heat of water. Then, since wala tayong work, we'll have to use the formula. So, P times the change in volume. So, first is i-compute natin yung heat. So, now, yung heat muna. Mag-focus tayo sa heat since hindi siya given. Ito yung formula. We have, may mass na tayo, given na din yung specific heat, and ito na lang yung kulang. So, to solve delta T, or the change in temperature, we'll have, or kailangan natin yung value ng pangalawang temperature at yung unang given temperature. So, nasulat na natin yung kanina dito. We have T2 120 for T sub 2, we have 120 degrees, and for T sub 1, we have 30 degrees. So that would be 120 degrees Celsius minus 30 degrees Celsius. So, hindi tayo nakadepende sa kung ano yung nauna, okay? At hindi rin ibig sabihin yan is lagi nang nauuna yung larger number. It is still based sa ating word problem. Ngayon, bakit nauna yung mas malaki number natin? Kasi siya yung naging pangalawang value natin sa heat or sa temperature. Diba dito? To 120 degrees from 30 degrees. Ayan. 30 degrees. So that will be equals to 70. Tama ba? Ay, 90. So my bad, that is 90 degrees Celsius. So our delta T will equal to 90 degrees Celsius. So we can now substitute all the given value to calculate the heat. So our mass here, mag-base lang tayo sa formula, okay? Sabi dyan yung mass. So we have 500. Okay, mass, we have 500 grams. Multiply sa ating specific heat. We have 14.18 joules over grams times Celsius. Then, ating delta T, that is equal to 90 degrees. 90 degrees. So, since nasa denominator, makakancel yan. Makakancel. So, basically, yung ating unit for heat should be in joule. So, that will equal to 188,100 kilojoule. So, since nagabot na siya ng 100,000, magiging kilojoule na siya. And sabi din ni Ma'am Laika, kailangan daw is naka-joule ang ating unit. So, para mas madali, sabi ni Ma'am Laika, alisin lang daw natin yung 3 digits na yan dito sa hundreds. So, ang magiging final value natin for heat is joule. Tandaan na tatanggalin lang natin to. Okay? 3 digit. Paano naman pag ganito? So, okay. Aalisin lang natin ulit. Kilojoule siya, di ba? Kilojoule. So, alisin lang natin yung 3. Magiging joule na siya. Okay? So, ganun lang kadali. Para hindi na tayo mag-convert. Napakahabang proseso pa. So, our heat or yung Q natin ay equal sa 188 joule. So, to solve for work, mayroon na tayong given. Pero, as you can see here, it's the final and initial volume pa. So, katulad nung kanina, we have to compute for the delta V or the change in volume. So, the change in volume is equals to final volume minus initial volume. So, hindi rin dito lagi na mauuna yung larger number or bigger number. Nakadepende tayo pa rin sa ating problem. So, sinabi kasi sa problem na yung final volume daw is 8. Okay? So, 8 yung final natin. And sabi dito, initial from 3.0 liter of initial volume. So, initial volume is 3 liter. Ngayon, paano naging negative yung ating pressure? Sabi kasi dito, against an external pressure. So, hindi naman laging negative si pressure natin. Nakadepende pa rin sa problem. So, substitute 8 liter minus 3.0 liter. We have 5 liter. And, meron na tayong delta V. So, delta V is equal to 5 liter. We can now calculate the work. So, work again is equals to P. Our P here is negative 2 to dalawa. Atmospheric times our delta V or the change in volume is 5 liter. So that would 5 times 2 is 10. So negative 10 atmospheric times V. So tandaan na yung work and heat natin kailangan naka-joule. Kagaya nito, joule. So i-convert ulit. Okay, so for that, meron tayong negative 10 kanina. Na-solve natin yung work. Atmosphere times liter. So, kailangan lang siyang i-divide or i-convert. So, 1 liter, 1 liter, 1 liter times atmosphere, liter pala yan, liter. Sa 101.3 joule. So, makakancel tong joule and atmosphere. So, joule na ang ating magiging unit. So, negative 10 times 101.3 joule is equal to negative 1,018 joule. Ayan. So, ito na yung magiging final value natin for work. So, ending, para silang, ending, negative pa rin yung work natin.